5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Nice shot. You change it. Cut.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, middle.
They go to Barkley again. He's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Alpha, tonight!
This one might play long. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6. Report! 180!
Working inside the red zone. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
So
2nd and 6 coming up here.
What is it? 180! Get on!
They give to Barkley, left side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. You also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Bombers.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here we go on 4th. Nix. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Oh, we're ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He's got a man left. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Legance with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Tough 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this in at the 25. And that nice return brings us to the end of our first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it a little short of midfield. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Lamar back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Close to the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. With a point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's on the run, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Next cookout line complete.
Nixon's pass. Complete to Tataroa McMillan. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Running back sent in motion. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Bills.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Bills 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw it. Finds Barkley underneath. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, I'm ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready.
Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that gets them a 1st down.
They're all set now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Hits his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons are racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. Nick's from the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Send the tight end in motion. Throwing here, Nix. Throw is there, Trey McBride. Well, he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Bombers.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Captain. Olay.
Nix with it on first. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. With short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Nix. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Complete to Trey.
They really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd down, they need 7. Now they send their back in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
DC,
We've set it down for him from the 31.
Not. Oh.
1st down, a run with Barkley. He's still going at the 30. There he goes again. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 31, Bills 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action with Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
It's not.
Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
13 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go. Get on.
Running left. This is Barkley. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. There's another carry for Barkley. And his ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
180. What? 180. It's hot. Sit up.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point for Auburn is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
42. Bills 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Legets with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills 1st down.
First down from the 42.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Away. Ready. Captain. To the right.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to
Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown.
I gotta imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Gets with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Luka. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Nix. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down, give to Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's
a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
Bills 14.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This is Robinson. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They send McMillan left. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Well, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Oh, set. Ready. Ready, set. Chill. Away.
He sent McMillan left. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got McBride complete. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills trying to do some window dressing. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, set.
Now we're on with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Bombers. Away.
Running here with the jump. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
At the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Captain. Oh, set. Ready. Chill.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete to Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit.
Jake Bailey.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get on!
Setting him on the dive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. A design run. Jackson keeping it. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.